And who will be... we're back again. There we are. I knew it would be 31, 32 seconds. And we're here. So a little bit cooler today. No sunshine, but there was sunshine earlier. So can't complain, because I don't like it too hot when I'm cutting. There's a few of you jumping on now. So let's see who will be the first one to say hello. And tell me what you've been up to today. Oh, there's an aeroplane going over. Oh, I think that was the ice cream man previously. Hello, Lindsay. Lovely to see you. Hello-y, Leslie. Leslie says hi to all. And there's Mary. With your sunglasses on, Mary. Am I bright today? I feel bright and breezy. Perhaps underneath I feel a bit weary. Cutting and more cutting. And hello, Josie. And it's the Frinches that are looking bare at the moment. I knew there'd come a point that I needed to start cutting some more. Hello, Janet. Hello, Sue. Sue says hi to all, as does Eliza Jane. Afternoon to you. Hello, Kim. She says hello to the crew. Hello, Linda. Linda says hi to everyone as well. And there's Sue. Hello, Sue. And Carol. Carol says hi to all. And Diane, hello. Hello, Eileen and everybody doing the Somerset Star today. Are you? Yes, we did that a few weeks ago, but yeah, it's a lovely one to make. Somerset patchwork. No background music. No, not at the moment. Hello, Leslie. Oh, what did that say? You'll be listening only this. Ooh. Hello, Brenda. Glad you got through all your work. Not finished yet. I've done some. Do you have any motor cancers? I don't. Don't know when. That was probably prior to my time. Hello, Rena. I tend to. Actually, I should have got my book. I've just placed another order for December, January delivery. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Up the quantities and included jelly rolls and layer cakes. So I know you're all asking for them. So I thought I'd better get a few. I shan't take them onto TV, but I've got them just for you. So, hello, Anne. Hopes everyone's okay and ready for the weekend. Hello, Karen. Oh, Soft's counting a lot. Oh, thank you, Linda. Well, I missed you all too. I'm sorry about yesterday. I mean, to be honest, I could quite easily have just carried on because I have to shufty about. And I'm saying, there's no space. Where can I put this? So I've been Vermalla bagging today. And I've still got all my bits. So I've done the majority and there's just a few more to do. So I needed to put those somewhere. So they're over there. You can't see them because this place is an absolute mess, an organised mess, but I know where everything is. Hello, Sally. You're here a bit late, just having a cup of tea. Well, I've got my cup of tea. I'll show you it in a minute. It's a very nice cup of tea. Yes, I will show you. Hello, Anne. Nice and sunny in Liverpool. And you made 2 pyramid bags today. Well done, you. They're nice and easy, aren't they? Once you get into the swing of it. Cancer Strolls, I've heard of it, Sue. I've heard of it, but I didn't have that selection, no. Hello, Joanna. Yeah, oh, that's kind of you, Sue. It's nice when people say that. You know, I'd like to, you'd ask me first, because I do get the majority, but I can't have all of them. So I did pick and choose. I should think I got 3/4 of what was in the next brochure. But, what was it called? Flowers for Freya. Look out for that one. And Sophie is another one. And yeah, there were a few more, but I can't remember. Oh, and the one, oh, what's it called? That's a bit like the Clover Meadow. Oh, it's lovely. Jan Patek. Yes. Hello, Christine. Looked after grandson. He goes back to nursery next week. We'll do some sewing when you recover. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. My 2 do not go back until the week after. So I've got 1 more week. And it's lovely, though. It really is. So this weekend is just going to be cracking on and on and on. And then I'll let Martin do all the packing on Monday and get loads more out. I hope it'll all be cut and ready to just be packed on Monday. So the last bit. So those are the ones that are extended, which are due out the 7th, which is Monday. so they should be well on time. So Lindsay, I know you love a jelly roll, and you are the first person that springs to mind when I think must get some jelly rolls. So there you go. Hello Sandy, you've been battling with cleaning your banana, just got it back together. Oh yes, I don't know. I keep saying I need to do my Genome, but I haven't got round to it yet. Oh, Karen's finally received your ink cartridges today, so printed just already, and we'll be making some over the weekend. Do you know, Karen, I can't wait to make a few more. I've seen, so for those of you that have been making them, don't forget, now, did you move it to Sew Trisha Sews? I think Lindsay did. On the Sew Trisha Sews page, right at the top, pinned to the top, there's a little competition which I will be giving the winner on Wednesday. So anything, any of the storage pods that you make, and for whatever purpose, you know, just show me. I know there's been all sorts, and they are all lovely, really, really lovely. And I know some of you have made loads, and to my mind, they're addictive. I can't wait. I've got my two just sitting there still, and they're a bit lonely. They need a few more. So pop your picture up under that post, and then I can go through them all, and we'll choose a winner on Wednesday. And you will win a box of the Frenchy offcuts. Now I've got the latest ones, which, what have I got? Christmassy, and I might actually give 2 boxes away because I can't throw it away. I've still got another pile there. I try to pop them in a box as I do them, but I haven't on this last little bit. Hello Louise, hello Arlo, hope you're watching. Boy's favourite tonight, homemade chicken pie. Oh, that could be my favourite too, Louise. Homemade chicken pie, pastry I take it. I love a bit of pastry. Bakewell tart also. I know we haven't talked cakes or pastry or fork biscuits, but thank you Lindsay, Mary Berry's back on. Yes, you made me laugh on that post. Yeah, it's good when people make you laugh. What did you put, Lindsay? Something like the Queen of Fork biscuits, not Trisha this time. I haven't made any for a little while. I've tried being a little bit good, so I missed a night without ice cream. And then Victoria popped in, just to help with a bit of packing earlier. And then she said she's going off to the little corner store. Did I need anything? And I said, I might do a bit of ice cream tonight. So I should carry on working, have my dinner, then I'll carry on working a bit more. And then 9 o'clock, I'll sit down and have a little bit of ice cream. I shouldn't, but I love it. I love it. Hello, Sally. It's Friday. What's Friday? Friday is the last day of the week before the weekend, but it's a work day sometimes. But it's a good job I enjoy, isn't it? Hello, Donna. Donna says hello to the ladies. Nice to see you all live today. Yes, there's lots of us looking in today. Oh, Eliza Jane, you've got your order of Frenchies. Jolly good. I mean, some have been going out every day. Got to get happy to start cutting squares for my English papers and can't wait to start, as they are so lovely. I know, I do realise, and I've actually, with the Best of William Morris, the fall collection in particular, I have asked to see if I can get another whole collection again, because I know they will just go. Oh, 2000, Sue, I think that was just before my time. Although, no, I do recall it, but probably I didn't choose that one. Yeah, I didn't start, probably till August, September time. And hello, Marion, and the Trisha-ettes. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so when you had to pre-order, my first bits probably didn't come through till after that. And I know I missed out on, there was a nice one that I liked, which was red. And I can't remember, it's a strange name, but I missed out on that because I was too late, missed the deadline. Rena says, can I ask what stitch width number do you set your machine for a scant 1/4 inch when making the bag handles you mentioned? Rena, yes, normally for a 1/4 inch, perfect 1/4 inch, I set it to 5.5, but for a scant quarter it's 6, because if you imagine where the needle is in the middle, when you set it to 5.5 it goes to your right. So if you do it one more bit to the right, which is 5.5 onto 6, it goes a little further to the right. That means your seam is slightly less than a quarter. So if you think of it that way, that's how to work it out. But 5.5 is normal, a scant is 6. Okay. Hello Kim. Kim says hi to everyone. Hello Joan. Clover Meadows got purple. Yes, Sally. And this one has, what did I say it was called? Oh, something Creek Hill Garden, something like that. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And I tell you what, it is the same designer. If you have any Clover Meadow left over, it will go along with it. So no, I didn't get any of Claire's Geometrics. I think that was in the previous one, and I didn't. Janet Claire's. Sorry. There was some I didn't. There was an American collection this time, and I didn't go for that. There was another one, which, there was a Hot Chilies one, and I thought, why do I want that? Yeah, there were some strange ones as well. Hello Anne, she hopes we're all well. Lindsay's waiting for Snowdy Coat to come to coat the storage. Yes, probably come in the middle of this. Yeah, the other thing you could use, a lot of you bought some of the water resistant lining fabric, didn't you? So you could use that. I know one of you has, and I thought what a great idea. So it'd be good for in the bathroom in particular, but you could use that as your lining as well. But if you want a nice pretty inside, because you do see it, yes, use Eau de Coat to give you that water resistant touch. Oh, Joanna loves jelly rolls. Have a cave one. No, I don't think I would either. I don't think I was. Hello Pam, you've been packing your caravan off to the Yorkshire Oh, lovely, for a couple of weeks. I thought I was going to say a couple of days. We'll miss joining you all, but have to catch up when we're home. Well, you have a lovely time, Pam. I know you will. Yes, Karen, I did receive my quilter's grid. I haven't worked out the price, but I have got some, because I haven't even taken the invoice out. It's sitting in the hall. Came yesterday. So I need a drink of tea, which I have here. Now let me show you this. I am so chuffed. Can you see this? Now who would send me this? Not only the one and only Lindsay. Thank you so much. I thought when this package arrived, Martin said, I can't think what it said, Cloud9. I said, I haven't ordered anything from Cloud9. What's Cloud9? So it's addressed to you. So I'm what on earth? And then when I read the the delivery note first of all, and when it said Lindsay, thank you so much. Actually, a tear came to my eye, because isn't it just fab? I know you'll all be commenting, and I haven't seen. Hello Jill, I hope so. I'm relaxed. Oh yes, I am. Hello Barbara, hello Penny, hello Margaret, hi Babs. Oh, congratulations. You can hear me, but I'm not moving. I am now. That's lovely. Congratulations, Babs. Did you get to call her Vermalla, though? I think she should have been called Vermalla. Andrew's last official day of the 2 weeks holiday. Oh, yes. Have you done a lot with your 2 weeks, though? I bet you have. Hello, Mary. Oh, hi, Jill. Lovely to see you. Oh, Joanna, you had... Oh. There's a few. Joanna, what did you write? I probably have. It's just I haven't had a chance to actually respond. That's why I wanted to apologise, because I know there's two... I can't think who it is now. A lady who may be watching or may not, I don't know, wanting some wadding. it's just, I have just been so busy. I'm just cutting to get all these orders out as quickly as I can. So I didn't answer the phone this morning. I mean, a lady did get through eventually because I was having a cup of tea, because I do have to have a break now and again. Oh, that tea tastes delicious. Let me just show you it again. I am thrilled, absolutely thrilled. Thank you. Oh, Lindsay, you're putting in your order for a jelly roll. And no, Sandy, I haven't got any Halloween. I haven't seen anything nice enough. Moda had a little bit, but probably 2 or 3 brochures back, and it wasn't that good. It wasn't. I'll see if I can find some though. Hello, Mavis. Good to see you too. That's fab. Yes, that's fab. Ah, that's it. I knew you would love my mug. Isn't it wonderful? You ladies are so lovely, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, Lindsay, that I love a cup of tea, and it is just perfect. No, I haven't seen one like it, but it is absolutely wonderful. Yes, Linda. Oh, I do. I absolutely love it, and the tea tastes quite nice in it too. That's so kind. Yes, nice one, Lindsay. Yes, Andrea is. Are we all getting one? Yeah, I mean, perhaps I ought to look into, because I have seen other people have been getting mugs. Well, Hachanda has mugs with their name on, don't they? And perhaps I'll have a look into it. We'll see. Yes, it's fantastic. I'm glad you all like it. I know, Eileen. What a lovely thought. Now, I don't want you all to buy me presents, please. I've had chocolates and flowers. I've had jam. I've had cake. I've had my lovely little trunk. I've had a nice little people keep sending me these things. Oh, and my lovely you can't see it today. My sunshine up there, and it is really so sweet and so kind of you. But I do this because I love doing it, and I love talking to you all and being with you. But I totally appreciate what you do. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't mean you've got to buy me a present and send me one. But how lovely is that? Oh, I'm just, I feel humbled by you all. You're so kind, so kind. Oh, she hasn't got a name yet, Babs. Keep trying with the Vermalla. It really should be. It'd be lovely. Yes, I know. And I say it's not going in the dishwasher. Probably says dishwashers. It is not. Dishwashers always, I know they get them spotlessly clean, but it fades, and this is not going to fade. I've got one other mug that doesn't go into the dishwasher. No, it is smashing, but I won't do that. Yeah, it's fab, isn't it? It's fab. What did I do? I did buy a t-shirt ages back. Vistaprint do printing t-shirts with So Totally Trisha on it, and I've never worn it. It's just like, wow. It was wadding and bag handle stuff. Oh, right, okay. Tell you what, Joanna, do you want to send me another email? Just to add that in, and I'll work out a price. I can't think. No, I haven't got any idea. I haven't even looked to know. I just thought I've got to have it. Had my head in boxes trying to sort the craft room out. Oh, Jackie, that is in my head about thinking about sorting out, because I'm just so fed up of working in a mess these days. And as I say, you know, it isn't as if I've only got a small room and just the one room, but I just expand everywhere, and there's just nowhere else to put anything. As I said, just clearing up for this afternoon is, where do I put it? Where do I put it? Never mind. Must stop moaning. Yes, be ready for our workshops. Absolutely, Sally. Yes, there is so much buzzing around my mind. I don't know. Yes, Louise, no more, thank you. No, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely, thank you. Lovely mug. Jill, my mug. Oh no. It's not a very good mug. It's never mind. I am who I am. I look like what I look like, and hey ho, that's how it is. Oh, that's right. It did say not on the. It did say not on the high street. I thought, oh, that's where you get things that are a little bit different. And how many other people have got one of these? Well, in time, I'll see what I can do. But I think you all deserve one of these, don't you? But it's lovely, Lindsay. Lovely. Oh, one of the small business called Cloud9 that they support. Oh, right. That's great. Yes, it was a lovely, lovely gesture, and I appreciate it totally. Because Lindsay does so much for me on the admin side of So Totally Trisha. In fact, over and above what I didn't expect anything. It was only a case of somebody or some people, because there's Karen and Tracy as well, just keeping an eye that there wasn't any spam going into it, because I think once I did. And, you know, on different occasions, people sent me a messenger message to say, oh, have you seen what there's some, I don't know, Ray-Ban sunglasses, or there's some chap doing, and, you know, don't need that, do we? And, but wow, she is just, she's got my back, is what they say, I think. She's there looking out for me all the time, and it's fab. Thank you, and thank you all of you for helping me out. Yes, and it is. You've put up a few. Oh, good, you put some pictures up. Good. Okay. I wasn't able to see my original posting. Oh, right. Yes, yeah, it is weird sometimes. So, did I have a delivery? Yes, I did have a delivery today, because I needed my white on white. I had ordered it, and this is this damned virus thing, probably 3 to 4 weeks back, and only just, I rang up yesterday to say I'm desperate. I am absolutely desperate. So it is now here, which is why all my white on white Frenches are cut now. Oh, hello Vera, and hello Tony, hello amigos. I think perhaps I should have been Spanish or Portuguese, or how about going to Portugal? I loved Portugal. Years ago I went there in 2000, in the year 2000 in fact. And my sister-in-law and brother-in-law lived out there. I think they're still there. Absolutely lovely place. I could actually have lived there, but now I don't like the heat. I'm glad I didn't decide to go out there. You love the fabric of your, oh, my top. Oh, thank you. It's M&S from I think last year or the year before even. Yeah, I am a pink gal, and I do like a little bit of cerise, and it's one of those colours actually. I know you have, Lindsay. I learned that quite a while ago, but yeah, you're fab, thank you. Oh, you're helping me in a big way, big way. Oh, that's all right, Maggie. Yeah, so you can make some storage pods now. They are great. Look forward to the white on white. Don't worry about posting, no panic. Don't worry about posting. Oh, I will be posting them, die. Yeah, I will. Yes, so what was I saying? I have still got, Andrew's never had a passport, never been outside. Don't think that would be any, no. My passport's expired. So even when Martin says, look, I'll take you wherever you want to go, I say, well, we can't, because I haven't got a passport. It does cause a few hiccups sometimes when you have to verify who you are and they want a passport number, well, and they won't take an expired one, so I can't go anywhere. But I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Yeah, what was I just about to, I was just thinking something and I can't think now. Oh, it's gone out of my mind. Oh yes, I will have white on white, because I decided to stock, so I've got plenty. So I've got one with little stars on. Where did I put it? Oh, it's over there. But there's a nice one that's leafy. Is there a demo somewhere for the free pattern bag? Is lovely. No. The square play. No, I tell you what, I could show you that next week, because it's a little bit different, but it is very easy. and I've had it in my mind for ages, and thought, right, now is the time, because I had to. When they asked me what I was going to give as a birthday gift to everybody, I said it's going to be a bag instruction pack, and then I was asked sort of almost straight away, what's it called? Well, I hadn't even thought what it was going to be like, let alone name it, because I like to, the name sort of has some sort of relation to what it's like. Will you have cream on cream? Do you know, Kim, I haven't got cream on cream, but I could, and I will. So the next time, oh, Maxine's got no, I don't know, no. I've got no intention of going abroad. I just, there's so much, I feel, and I suppose I shouldn't say this is in my humble opinion, I feel that all this moaning about confusion, etc., and this is not done right, that's not done right, as we are, hello Elaine, yes, we're looking forward to the weekend, as we are following, what are we for? We're following statistics, so we all know that if there's an increase in the R rate, or the increase of, you know, in hotspots of where the virus is becoming not absolutely out of control, but it's rising, we know we could be locked down in any area of the country, like Leicester has been, like some of the places up north, Oldham I think, can't remember where else, but different places have had lockdown, for Luton even, which is not far from me. Hello Shirley, hopes we're all staying safe. Now, going abroad, we also know that if one of the countries has a rise in their rates of infection, that people coming back from that particular country will have to quarantine. So we all know that. So you take your choice, don't you? If you go abroad, there may be the possibility, because we don't know what's going to happen in a week's time or 2 weeks' time, as to whether that country's infection rate will rise or not. So it's a chance we all take. So if you can afford to have 2 weeks in quarantine, I think absolutely fine. Self-isolation, fine. But don't moan. I suppose I'm lucky because I have no inkling or no want whatsoever to get on an aircraft and go anywhere else. So I suppose that makes it easy for me. But there are people desperate for holiday. I would like a bit of a break, wouldn't we all? But I'm also mindful of what's going on all over the world. Oh, Judith, you love all my my fabric behind me. Yeah, it's a bit messy today, isn't it? There's a little bit of Sakura Park left there, and the tiniest bit. You know it can change quickly. People have shut the wrist or don't go. Christine, I am totally with you there. As you just heard me, I mean, perhaps I shouldn't state my own views, but we all know, don't we? So Sharon's on lockdown in Bradford. Oh, right. Not a problem is I don't venture out, but I'm not liking working from home all the time. No, it is nice to get out. That's all I miss. Just the opportunity for me to think, oh, I'll just pop here, or I'll just pop there, or I'll just go into the next town and have a coffee with somebody. That's what I miss, you know, when I've got the time. But I don't mind working from home. I do it anyway. I suppose if I worked in a company somewhere with lots of people about, I would miss it. So, oh, Gwen, you agree. It is common sense. If you go, yeah, you shouldn't complain if you get caught up by short notice isolation. The one thing I am totally against, though, is those countries where they then become a red country, where the quarantine will be for those people there. The price of flights goes up big time. I think that is just outrageous and just cynical. Perhaps the airlines are trying to recoup a bit of their losses. That's all I can think. But, you know, it's bad enough when people are out there to think, oh, I need to come home now, let alone have to pay, I don't know, somebody said £1,000 to come back from Portugal. But fortunately for him, England didn't put Portugal in that group, whereas I think Wales and Scotland did. That's also another, well, Never mind, we won't go on about that. Post has just delivered your Owino bag and free. Oh, good. My pod PDF and messaging about this is one happy bunny. Oh, good. Oh, I love you too, Brenda. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you are. We had a lovely chat last week, didn't we? And yeah, I hope all's well with you. So I know you're a happy bunny, yes. Judith, oh, you made a child's dress out of a man's shirt today. Brilliant. I could do that with a few of Martin's, actually. Martin's got 2 wardrobes full of shirts, but lockdown hasn't done him any favours, a bit like me. So he's been buying new shirts. If he heard me talking about him. Oh, I mustn't. Oh, I'm so naughty. But I think I could actually secrete one from his wardrobe, and he wouldn't even know. Well, he would in the end, because one day he'd say, do you remember that shirt I had? Da 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 da. And I'll say, can't remember you wearing that. No. Well, I did. I can hear it all now. And then one of his granddaughters will be wearing it. Or we could go to, say, one of the children's parties in a few years, and he says, I had a shirt like that. I'm sorry, I'm being silly now. I'm feeling happy because you will make me happy. Oh, Maxine loves the Sakura Coral. Yes, it was a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. That is completely sold. I've got a little bit of the green colourway, and I think, what did I have? I had one because whoever had bought last time then didn't want it, so I've got one other colourway. It's either pink or it's grey, I can't remember. But when I do my next sale, I can't tell you when it will be yet, but the next time I do, it will be in there, so keep your eyes peeled. Elaine, I know I shouldn't, but I get quite cross about visitors to our area who are quite blatant about coming here, despite they've come down from a lockdown area. Yeah, I know, there is, I won't say majority, there's a large amount of people who I feel have just carried on as if nothing's happening, and probably have gone along with this conspiracy theory. But, you know, it's just one of those, this is, okay, it is life or death, isn't it? That is the thing about it. And any other way, I don't think you'd chance your luck, would you? Oh, Eileen. Ooh. I just might have to take you up. Martin keeps moaning. Well, not moaning. He keeps on about, I don't think we'll ever go away again. I'll see, that would be absolutely wonderful, Eileen. And I'll see when if I can find a little gap in my workload. I mean, I haven't booked any dates yet, and I forgot to reply to them, but I had an email yesterday about knowing November dates for me, what November dates would I like to do. And then senior buyer, or the chief buyer or whatever, he sent me a lovely message saying what fabulous shows I'd had on Monday and would like me to do a one-day special in December. So they're keeping me booked up, aren't they? So we shall have to see. If I do December, which I don't mind, but I prefer to do it early on in December. Jill doesn't fancy going on a plane or a coach. Louise, if the people who should isolate and return from holiday, but instead send their kids. Yeah, I know, it's just unbelievable. Oh, hello, Carol, you just found me. That means you're posting for the very first time, or you're commenting for the first time. Lovely to have you on board. As you can see, I'm just talking, and it's 5:10. I could talk for England, really, couldn't I? So welcome to the group. Welcome. So this is on the So Totally Trisha page, and if you want to join our private group called So Trisha Sews, where you can see everybody's lovely makes, and also if you saw the storage pods, if you wanted to make one yourself, if you haven't got the PDF, I can send you one. Let me just see. Most of you will know. Oh, bit crumpled. Most of you will know my email address by now. But there it is. So if you email that address, and I will send you the PDF for free for the storage pod. And there's a little competition going on, which is going to be not drawn. The winner will be revealed, if not two, next week, next Wednesday. And just make one in whatever fabric you'd like to make it in, and for what use you're going to use your storage pods. But lovely to have you here, Carol. What's Christine? Slated for not introducing quarantine. Now they do. People don't like it. Yeah, absolutely right. And yes, it is a risk you take going on holiday, isn't it? Oh, I love Yorkshire. Yes, I definitely do. Judith volunteers at a charity shop as a sewing bee. Oh, yes, I bet you do. That would be absolutely lovely. Andrea read about an Edinburgh nurse who came back from a red area, but instead of self-isolating, they went back to work. You would think they would know better. Yeah. I was even reading today that, I can't remember where it was, a hospital somewhere, and they'd gone in for a checkup or something, and nobody was keeping social distancing, and nobody was wearing masks in a hospital. So even they are not all the same. Oh, you're welcome, Carol, there. Oh, Lindsay's still stroking her Segura part, yeah. Okay, Carol, enjoy your yoga. Hello, Sue. Sue says hello to everyone. Maxine's just leaving work, so I'll catch up again later. Okay. Hello, Jackie. Lovely to see you as well. Oh, I'm glad you're well. Oh, that's lovely, Brenda. You know, just a little thing of me chatting away. If it makes your day, I'm happy with that. And I know you're a happy bunny now anyway. Tony's decided not to have the grandchildren as they're all back at school. Daughter understands as we have them after school. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It is. Yeah, we'll have to think on that one. His Lordship went shopping today and brought us custard donuts. Oh, I haven't had a donut. Actually, because on her Chanda's birthday, when I was there on Monday, they had Krispy Kreme donuts, and it wasn't until I got home that I thought, I haven't got one. I didn't eat one. I forgot. But never mind. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Joanna. At least December gives me, yeah. And it could very well be Frenchy inspired. It could very well. Because, yeah, they love this Frenchy thing. So, but it gives me plenty of time, doesn't it, to cut and cut and cut. And hopefully, right, the Vermalla bag pattern in, yes. I think I would go for faux leather, which isn't too thick or stiff. But yeah, that would look lovely. I don't think I've got any faux leather left to have a little play. But yeah, I think that would look fabulous. As long as you, behind the, where the pleats are, just use a soft or a cotton fabric there. I wouldn't perhaps, I mean, you could try and use faux leather for the pleats in a different colour if you wanted to. It's just reminded me what I've got coming. I've got some cork fabric coming. Cork. I've been meaning to get some for ages, and then some became available. So, sorry, changing the subject anyhow. So yeah, if when you're doing the pleats, I've got my bag here. If you were to use faux leather in the pleat and for the outer parts where the canvas is, the only problem you may encounter is when you fold this bit back here and stitch, you're going to have 4 layers of faux leather. So I think you'd be better having a cotton fabric for the pleat part, Karen. But you'll get on very well with that. Yeah, oh yes, very exciting. Yes, you're right, Jill. And selfishness, yeah, that is exactly what has been wrong. It's brought out a lot of good in people in these last few months, but it's also brought out the selfish side of some, yes. Hello, Patricia. Oh, you've still got workmen in the house. Dust everywhere. Should be finished tomorrow. Do you know what? I haven't even got workmen in my house, but there's dust everywhere. So I'll be cleaning all next week. I might think about that. Or I could always get Martin to. No, Martin's been very good. He's been packing for me as well. all the time, and I think he knocked off at 4 o'clock today. He said, well, it's Friday and I've got the evening meal to prepare, so he knocked off at 4 o'clock. So at that point Victoria took over, or just before, it might have even been before that. So custard donuts. Oh, Jeanette's been making Christmas stockings. Lovely. There we are, Carol. I knew. And good afternoon, Jeanette. Yes. There, Carol. I knew everybody would be saying welcome to the group, Carol. It's lovely to have your company. Tracy says hi. She's just listening in, not watching because you're driving. Hi, Tracy. You drive carefully and watch out for those idiots on the road sometimes. As it's Friday, they all want to get home quickly. Welcome, welcome. Should we put the PDF on So Trisha Sews page? That's a good idea. Now, Tracy put the, if anybody wants the face mask PDF, it's in files on the So Trisha Sews page. So, yeah, if you fancy doing that, Tracy, when you get home, absolutely fine. So, by all means, email me, but you can go onto that, onto the files section of So Trisha Sews, and you can download it from there if you would like to. So if you've lost it already, you can go back in there and find it. There we are, Carol. You're beeping. Am I? Oh, did the van? I get used to it every day. There's a double glazing man, has a big van. And you know, in all these 20 years, he hasn't reversed into my fence. I'm glad about that. Hi, Steph and Gareth. They're lovely. He'd sort it out even if he did. Yes. Yes, it is a lovely group, Carol. And I'll say again that when I start, my intention was never, oh, I want to set up a group. It just evolved, basically. I used to come on practically every day, and we'd have a little chatter like this, and then we'd do a bit of sewing or a demo or some technique, and it was just generally, and basically it formed itself just like that. But it's just lovely, lovely. All these hearts going on. That's lovely. Oh, is that Karen? I recognise that. I wonder if Karen's got a little boy with him who's pressing the buttons. But there's lots and lots of hearts coming. Oh, bless you all. Thank you. Sally's just making 2 storage pots in the Harry Potter fabric for my son. He's 39 next week. Yeah, you can't put an age limit on Harry Potter fans. Now me, do you know what? You're not going to like this, but I have never watched anything Harry Potter at all. Mind you, I don't watch films, so you know, it's not that I've picked out, but I haven't seen anything Harry Potter. Whereas my daughter-in-law, she knows every name. He's getting cold now. She knows every name of every. We had a little quiz when we used to do Zoom quizzes, and there was some question. I can't even think what the question was, but there were obviously children or brothers and sisters with all these weird names, and she knew them all. I just said A, B, C, D, E, F, because I always made up a silly answer if I had no idea. If it was early December, Christmas kits would be good. Yes, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I always worry about post, but early December would be fine. So perhaps I'll push for early December. But it's then, where do I fit the November one in, you see? Because I've got the 24th of September, the 24th of October. Then in November, do I go mid-November, which only gives me 3 weeks? And then only 3 weeks till the beginning of December. Oh, nightmare. Got a tickle in my throat now. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Oh, Joanna's saying about the cork fabric. Yes, I need to have a go first. I mean, I have bought quite a big quantity, and I suppose I should have just dabbled, because I need to know that it stitches nicely and see what we can come up with it. Oh, hello, Moya. The lovely. Oh, Lindsay, you're right. Your Odie coat did just arrive. You said it was going to arrive during here. There you go. You know what your job's now, don't you? Well, not a job. Hope you're okay, Moya. Now, there's a post in So Trisha Sew's group which says about a gentleman by the name of, what did it say, Ian Johnson, who is an established sewing machine engineer, mechanic, whatever you like to call. So if anybody needs their machine servicing, Moya put me on to him, and we've put it in there just in case anybody needs to have their sewing machine serviced, because the rate we're all going with our sewing machines, you probably will do. Yeah, Martin's having an Indian tomorrow night, and he'll possibly have one the following week, because he won't finish work this week. He'll still be doing some next week. Hello Gail, lovely to see you. Hello Debbie. Don't worry about being late. I haven't started anything. I know, I saw angry faces, but I'm not going on about angry faces. I'm sure they're not. I think it's purely a mistake, and don't worry about it. But the you know, it's happened before, and people, it was Karen. Yeah, I don't think it was angry. It was hard. I love them, Karen. I just wondered whether you got a little boy with you, because I thought they're just coming there thick and fast. I don't usually notice what's going up at the side, but I did. Ah. Oh, Kim. I looked at. Oh no, I'm not a hero. Oh, you're making me feel all. Stop it. And Sue's just made another storage pod. I'm so addicted. Don't get soppy. Oh, we're back to Harry Potter. The films are better, although the films are good. I see. Oh, Josie's never seen one either. Oh, that was an accurate. Yeah. Well, do you know, I do, of an evening, I do play this game on Facebook. It's only a silly, I don't know, it's not, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called now. But it gets the brain active for moving bits about. And at the beginning of every session, it always gives you a free, what do they call it? A free reward, if you like. And there's a choice. You either get something which explodes, or a rocket that goes up, or something that changes all the emojis or the icons about, or 30 free minutes, because you only have 5 lives, if you like. Well, do you know, for the last 3 days, there's 9 pieces to touch. I have got the 30 free minutes every time. And I think, what is going on here? The last 3, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, I've won a lucky dip in the lottery. But that's as far as it goes. So never mind. Never mind. I'll tell you what, ladies, if I won the lottery, I would hire out, I'd hire out some lovely hotel, and I would have you all coming there, all with your own rooms, for a long weekend, everything paid for, and we would have a fantastic time. How about that? And I mean that. I mean, I doubt if or perhaps one day I'll be able to do that for you anyway. But if I won the lottery, that would be the first thing I would do. Karen, I'm thinking about I should be sewing with you now, but oh, you're making me laugh. And just if I did a one-day special, Karen says, I think the Chandos call centre would go on meltdown. They would. Perhaps they'd bring in reinforcements to or install more telephone lines. I mean, perhaps the other day they only had 2 lines. You don't know. Okay. Oh, now back to reality. So, what wadding is everyone using in their pods? What I was using was Vermalla, which is what I use in a lot of my bags as well. So it's that compressed polyester. So it's still softish, but it does give good stability. And I do stock it. It's £6 a metre, and it's 36 inches wide. I don't know how many times I've typed that in an email, but it's something I have always got. And what I said, I can do up to 3 metres of it for £2.50 postage, because after that it gets so big and it goes up to the next layer of postage. I bet he does, Karen, yes. No, I've not seen Game of Thrones either. Thermalam foam is two things. Styleville is the foam one, but Thermalam is the wadding. But the foam, you could do it with the foam as well. Absolutely could. I know, I hope I win. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? The first thing I do, I'll go onto Facebook and say, into the group and say, ladies, you never guess what? You are going to... We're not getting on an aeroplane though, telling you that. No, it will be local. Yeah, that's right. That is absolutely right. It would be, wouldn't it? I know, it would be wonderful. I need to win. Well, you never know. If I've ever got loads of money, I would do that. After the lottery. Die. You said this before. I sometimes, when I'm talking to Martin or that, and I say, you realise all the ladies in the group think I should be Prime Minister? We'd sort them out, wouldn't we? Yes. We can meet in a hotel for a weekend, no problem. Yep. That would be a good idea. Oh, really, Brenda? Now, I don't know if you have actually written to them or emailed them, because you can look back. You've probably got hundreds of thousands just sitting there. So, because, and especially if you may have moved house. Yeah, that's all right, Di. I don't know, I haven't got it yet. It's coming, Eliza Jane, on Monday. It was dispatched today. I rang them yesterday to say, is my order ready? No. And then I got my invoice first thing. So that was 10 to 9. So I sat there at the computer saying, I've got to ring them. I've got to do it. So it will be here. Me neither. Right, shall we start? Shall we start? I'll just have this last little... did I show you my mug? It's rather lovely, isn't it? I shall absolutely treasure this. I shall use it, but I don't think I'll even let Martin wash it up, just in case. Finn's got a premium bond too. I think I have a £1 one. You can't buy them in singles now, can you? I think you have to buy them in £100 blocks or 50. Okay, Karen, see you later. Right. Now I'm going to put this in, I'm going to put it over here, out of the way, because I think, oh, you tried that, right. Oh, so obviously, no, that's, no. Once upon a time, I think, yeah, this was years and years ago, when I did have some money, but children needed houses, didn't they, and deposits and things like that, so that all went. But I did have the full whack of premium bonds, and I only won 3 times in a year, so I just thought it'd be better off in the children's, yeah, so help them out. Hence, yes, it's one of those things that you'd probably say, if I didn't have children, I'd be a wealthy woman, but look what you'd miss. So, okay. So, also, I need just to say thank you for understanding yesterday. I just needed to crack on. But what I would have done yesterday was finish the Vermalla bag off. So I thought we would do that today, if you are up for that. So, where we got to? We got to, we put the zip in the lining. So I don't think I did that on agenda with the pocket behind. So, if you haven't seen the internal zip pocket before, you can go back to Wednesday's. Oh, thank you, Tony. Still got that going on with loans of houses. Yeah, I know. So one side of the lining has got your zip pocket. The other side is just your zipped. Is just your other lining piece. And then we had got. Oh, we put the. So this was on her Chandra. I put the magnetic clasps on, whoops, that side and that side, so they fit nicely together to go on the top. And that is going to be the next thing. Oh, I think yesterday I had done I did the handle again, and I did it with a different colour just to show you how to do those. So if you remember, to get that about an inch wide, the canvas up the middle, I cut at 1 1/4 inches, and then the contrast colour that goes over the edges to give you that piped look is 2 1/4. Okay. Okay. So, and then I have pinned in 2 places, as I always do, the bag handles on, and you can see where I've located them halfway across the pleat on this side and halfway across on that side. So 2 pins in there means that your bag handles don't move because they can easily slip down. So I think on the other side I had already, let's just see, yes. So on the other side I had put my trim, so I should do the same here. So if I move the camera down, I will do it on the, there we go. Right, see how that is for a moment. So I've got the bag here with my handles right side down onto the main outer bag, and then we're just going to line that edge up there. I wonder if that's, no, let's go that away. That's it, line that up there and put a pin in, and then we'll put a pin in at this end as well. Gosh, that's more pins than I usually use, isn't it? So pop that in there, and then you can just pull that out, just give a little bit of tension to that, so that, and I'll hold it like that, so that I can then, oh, I might have to close those doors, take the pin out from my handle and replace it. So I've still got the handles in place, and we'll do the same over here, but I've pinned the trim to the backing, the main piece as well. So all I'm going to do is just stitch with a 1/4 inch seam across there. Let me just close. That's better. I do like a little bit of peace and quiet from 4:30 to 6 o'clock of an evening, especially a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 1/4 inch seam allowance. So with this I'm doing the normal 5.5 setting, and I've also just got a standard width stitch, which is, let's just bring that in a little bit further, that's it, which is the standard length of the stitch of about 2.5. This is actually 2.4, but 2.4, 2.5, same difference if you like. So I'm just making sure, I didn't put one in the centre, but just making sure those raw edges line up. So across the top there, so I'm just going over where the handle is, and then straight across to the other side. Reverse here if you want to, just to hold that nice and secure. And then the other thing I did also do is when I brought that back up, I also top stitch along here. So the seam is here, and I'm going to leave the seam facing up so that I top stitch just on this top part here, and I will do it in white. Now what did I, oh, that's what I did as well. So it is about, is that a bit far over? Yeah. I've got a line on my sewing machine foot, and I'm going to increase the stitch length. I'll do it to 3, just so it's a little bit longer. And there's a line on the side of my foot on the left side, and I'm just lining that up with the seam just to help me get a nice straight top stitching across here. Now if you wanted to do a fancy stitch, I think that would look nice too. Okay, so that just gives me a top stitch, a row of top stitching there. Nice also to do a contrast, or a colour which actually coordinates, which goes with the colour, so that you just see an indentation, if you like, an impression of where that extra where the trim is pushed back. So I've just taken the other one. Oh, I put a pin in the centre there, which was a good idea. So I'm just doing exactly the same with the other side. I think I'd got that ready on Wednesday. And I'm just taking the pins out as we go. And if you remember, I say I take my pins out just before I get to them, just so it holds everything in place. Then just take that back and just clip that bit of thread hanging there. Oh, that's a bit just there as well, or two. So we don't want those in there. So I just clip that off. It's better to trim as you go, so I shouldn't have had those in the first place, but there we go. So I just increase that back up again, and then just pulling that nice and straight so that the seam is opened out fully, but it's also just helping the top edge to lie flat. Okay, so we've got a bit of top stitching over there as well. So the next thing, so we've got both of our pieces here ready done. So now we will deal with the lining, and we just want that top edge, so not the oh, I can smell Martin is cooking. Not the curved edge at the bottom, but we're going to use the top edge. And it doesn't matter which part, because the magnetic clasp part needs to be attached to the lining, because then that will go together to bring your bag to close. So we will line up that corner there. Now it may be, no, that's just right. When you have cut your, I won't pin it, I will just stitch as I go. When you cut your lining piece, it may be that your lining is slightly longer. So this piece here is slightly longer than your trim. All I would do then is, in this one it actually fits quite nicely, I would put a little pleat. So if this here was too much, too long, just put a little pleat so that it fits. And that's inside your bag. It really doesn't matter, it just gives an extra little bit of room inside the bag where your lining is. So let's just stitch across there, and just a little trim at that side. Then we'll take the other, with this one has got the zip, so make sure the clasp is right side down. Did I make sure that there? I'm sure I did. Yes, I did. That's okay. So I didn't even think about it, and then I thought, oh dear. Right, so line that up. We'll see this, hope this one does lines up nicely as well. So I reverse at the beginning and I reverse at the end. Oh, that's perfect. Believe you me, things don't always go exactly according to plan. So never think that you're the only one where you have to unpick, because Trisha does her share of unpicking as well. Now I do actually like to top stitch in here as well. So just the same as I did for the outer, I'm going to, oh, fish and chips, who's talking food? Oh, I was talking food, wasn't I? I said about Martin. So having pressed that back, and again, that seam allowance is still there. I'm just going to lift that, and then we'll top stitch along here as well. So again, I will just do that up to 3mm, just so I would probably move it a little bit closer down, but that's about 1/4 inch from that seam. So I'm stitching onto the canvas, and trim that. And then this one that we did here, the other side without the pocket, just flip that back, give it a little, you could go to the iron and give that a press, is always better with an iron than finger pressing, but rather than try and put my iron on just for one little bit. So then straight across here, and that's lovely. So, as I said, I was just looking at a section on the foot of the machine for it to guide itself along. So, the next thing we need to do is put, and it's really not that much to do from now, is to put your, I'm just going to trim that, is to put right sides together. So you've got your outer, you've got your bit with the handles on and the bit with the magnetic clasp, and we're going to put them right sides together. So you can see here, there's the right side of the bag, here's the right side with the clasp on, and we're just going to line those up. Now these will fit because I've cut them all to size. So pin if you want to, but I'm just going to stitch the whole way across the top. So I'll go back to my standard 2.4, 2.5, and then just stitch across that top, the trim of the bag. And when I get to the other side, I will just reverse there because I don't often, especially with patchwork, I don't. So then you see how we've got that there? We've got the lining here, we've got the trim of the bag, and then the main part of the outer. And then we're going to do exactly the same. So here is my lining piece, and here is my other front piece. So again, right sides together. There's my right side with the handles tucked down up to the top edge of the trim, and just line that up and that up too, and take that too, and just reverse. I'm just making sure these raw edges at the top are aligned, and if you prefer to put pins in, by all means do. There we go. So now we have two pieces that look very similar. Now the only thing we've got to look out for here, just take that away a little bit. So here, oh, what was that? Don't know. Oh, it was my ruler. It's okay, just my ruler. So here I've got the lining here and the outer here. So taking my other bit, we then will put the lining onto the lining and the outer onto the outer. So the first thing I look at here is my top edge. So my top edge here, I'm going to line that up, and I will use pins. So I've nested it, I've pushed one seam one way and one the other, and we'll put a pin. I will actually put, this is probably the most important bit, you want this to line up well. So just put pins in both sides, so that holds that seam down and it holds that seam down as well. Then the next point, which should match, is here, where this one matches here. So give it a tweak if it doesn't. Yep, that's okay. And I will put a pin there as well. The rest of it I won't really bother. And then this side, so just above it on the same side, just make sure those two seams match as well. Let's just take that bit of thread out the way. So you want those two to meet. Now both of those seams were pressed upwards because that's where I did the top stitching. So we'll just put one there, and then tuck these handles in here into the middle. We don't want those anywhere near the edges. And then we're going to look at this side as well. So here, now the only thing I'd look at over here, that seam goes to the left, so we'll have that to the left, and we'll nest it again, and we'll have two pins in here. So pop that in, and we'll have a pin just the other side to hold that seam down, and then again where that comes together, I want that to meet beautifully as well. Now that one is on the lining, in the lining, so nobody notices that, but this one on the top here, on the outer, just make sure that lines up perfectly, because you will notice that one. Okay, now when it comes to these bottom edges, I'm actually not, I won't bother to pin them, because as I get to them, we will just make them line up. So that curved edge is going to line up there, and then as I get to it, I will just line that and that. You see, so these will all line up, so the canvas lines up and the cotton fabric as well. So if I start, we are going to leave in the lining, a pin. In the lining, we're going to leave a gap in this bottom edge here, because that's a nice straight edge. So if I just pull that, now that's another little tip, actually. If your fabric isn't lined up, use your nails to just push. And the fabric, you can just push the fabric just using your nails. Don't know if you ever do that, but it works. Okay, so I'm going to hold that just as it is, because that will fit. But I'm going to start here. I'm going to leave myself a good 4 to 6 inch gap. So I'll start about here. Just put that on there. Put my finger, I'm just holding that together. There we go. So I'm on my normal stitch length. So reverse there, and we just go round this curve. So just go as slow as you like, or just slow around there. Just pull the fabric around, and I'm lining these edges up as I go. So they do just pull into place. So I'm coming up here now to my first, and so this is important. I take that pin out just before I get to it, and then it means the seams are just held in place really well. And there, so that's just coming over my top edge, down the side, pull that out. Now I can start to line up. So I'll look down at this bottom here, just line that first pleat up, and then this curved bit will just fall into place. A bit of thread. Okay. So I'm going round this curve now. So just pull it round, and that will just work its way round. So I'll line up that second part of the pleat as well. And across. And across there. So as I say, I'm just lining up these two, making sure that the handles are well out of the way. So it's a little, if you need to go a little bit slower over the pleats, because there's a few layers of fabric there, but as you'll see, this little Janome takes on everything. Didn't get stuck. There we go, over we go. And so I'm just lining those up as we go. So it's going over about 6 layers of fabric there. So again, I'm just pulling that together. This is where the curve is coming. And just pull that around, and then straight up the side. I'm coming towards this first. So that's the seam on the outside. Just pull that out just before I get to it. And there. And that one too. And we just come down this side. Still got the pin in. Now I've taken it out. And then I'll just pull the lining across, just so that my fabrics still line up. So down the side. And around that curve. You can see that's just there. So I'm just using my nails. Now that lines up beautifully. Just around that curve. I'm going around a little bit further because I want that nice straight edge there. And reverse and cut. Okay. Now, if I had got an iron that had heated, what I would say to do now, and this is a little tip, I think I've done it before, but if you, with an iron, just open that seam up and just press this bit back. So this is like your 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'm just nail pressing it here, but there, obviously didn't do, that's it. Okay, so I've just nail pressed that back, then I'll flip it over to the other side and do the same here. So it's just opening that seam up there and just pushing your fabric back And with an iron, one of those little prim irons, or let me do it this way so you can see a little bit better. So I just push that back, and then I'm just putting my finger along there. It's a little bit bigger than a 1/4 inch, but it doesn't matter. This is where we tuck in the raw edges. So now that I've basically pressed that open, I'm going to turn it through to the right side. So my hand goes in here, and just take that back a little bit. So I'm just going to grab, oops, up a little here. Okay, grabbing that and just pulling it through. And okay, it's a lovely little bag to make. It just goes together really, really smoothly. And now what you see, at the bottom, you can see where I creased, so you can just put your fingers in there and pin it if you like. But there is the bottom of my bag, all nicely lined up, ready to just stitch across there. So it just means that you don't have to tuck. What I've been used to doing a lot is I put my fingers into here and then I finger press across the top, but because I did it earlier, that's already done. So let's just go back into here and put the lining under. And I would start before, don't just start at where the opening is, just start a little bit before there, and then just a little reverse. Hold those together or pin, and I like to stick pretty close to the edge, less than 1/8 of an inch, and just bring that over, line those edges up, and then go past where the opening started, and trim. Bet you love your thread cutter, Lindsay. That's it. Just trim those bits off and that little bit at the front. And then the other thing I always do, where I have closed the seam, I give it a tug. I pull it just to make sure I haven't missed any, so there's no hole in that bit. Then we're going to just tuck that into the bag. Let's just take that back a little bit. So I'm tucking it into, right, tucking that in, the handle's out the way, and those all fit around there. So I'm now just pushing out that curve at that edge. A bit of trimming up to do as well. There we are. So just smooth, using my finger to press around the curve of the edge. Now I'm just pushing the lining into the bag. Ooh. It is easy, really. So I'm grabbing the top of the bag, the top edge, so that that's it, and then the lining goes down in there. And then all I would do now is I would go to the ironing board, press that. Now you see, can you see how that, yeah, see that's quite nice there. Let's have a look this side, see if I dare, yeah. So you see how that pinning really makes a difference. And oh look, even at the side, that matches. Let's see, I didn't even look. Yeah, that's just about there on. But what you don't want, oh, it's not perfect. I think my stitching was a little bit wet out there, but you want those to be as near as damn it. Sue's been watching on a computer but now testing. iPad is fine and slightly ahead of the computer. Oh, yes. So yeah, it is striking in pink. I mean, probably the wrong time of the year now, but if we need a little bit of cheering up, this is like a little bit of sunshine, isn't it? So I would press around this top edge, just make sure that seam is right on the top. I mean, it's a good weight canvas, so you could get away with just a bit of a press at the top, but no stitching if you don't want to do it. And then the magnetic clasps, there in there, just come together beautifully. There we go. And there is your bag. So it is, once that's got something in, to fill it out, but it's a nice, easy make. And I think faux leather, as Karen said, would look lovely with some other fabric coming out in between. But yeah, and a little bit different with the straps. So let's see what you can do. Straps on any of your bags that could be slightly different. Okay. So what are we? Yeah, it's a little bit different. Yes, it does look more difficult, but it is really easy. So anybody who's perhaps bought the pattern and didn't see all of it on Hachanda, by all means have a look on Wednesdays, Trisha time, and you'll see most of that, and especially doing the internal zip pocket. I know a lot of you have done them before. Sometimes it's nice to have a little refresher and think, oh yeah, I forgot to do that bit. And some of you are still, oh, I don't know about zips, but the more you see it being done, and the more times you give it a go, you'll be absolutely fine. Ah yes, the thread cutter is brilliant. And it does save a lot of thread too. You will, you'd be surprised. Okay, Sally. That's it. Oh, we're just having a little talking there. Yeah. Oh, National Fish and Chips Day, apparently. Oh, we had fish and chips last week. Yeah, no, what have we got? Oh, we've got chilli tonight. Oh, don't worry, Sharon. You can have a watch back later. We did a lot of talking to begin with, didn't we? Oh, Maggie can't see. Oh. Okay. Well, it's coming up 6 o'clock, I think. My watch stops every now and again. So I'll say it's been lovely having your company. A really lovely chatter today. I know what I meant to say yesterday, because somebody said to me, your hair looks nice, and not yesterday, the day before, that's right. And I thought, well, I haven't done anything apart from washing it and brushing it. But what I did, I put a colour on it, didn't I? I thought I'd better divulge that. I was going old gracefully, and then all of a sudden I thought, do you know what? I need a little bit of colour in my life, so yeah, gone are the silver. It'll come back again. But yeah, sorry. Just, I don't know what made me think that. Anyhow, but I thought I would fess up and tell you that I have put that little colour on there. Okay. No, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed, Sue and Eliza Jane. And Moya, thank you. And Moya hopes we all enjoy our weekends. I shall be back on Wednesday. So, as I was saying earlier, if you need the storage pods, there may be a PDF in the files later on. Otherwise, you'll enjoy the hairdressers. I need it cut again because it's growing so long. Look. Yes, see you next week, Marianne. Don't want to. I have to work a bit hard. I'll have a few more rests than I usually do. Thank you, Eileen. Oh, thank you, Anne. I want to be a silvery white, but I can't go straight to it. I'll just let it go. Yeah, storage pods. If you have a go at some over the weekend, or email me for the PDF if you haven't got it or lost it. I will go to the computer from time to time because I have to. So I'll send it you through. If you make one, put a picture of it with whatever use you're going to use it for. Whether it be your sewing bits and pieces, just pop them in and take a picture and put it onto the post right at the top, which is competition. I think it's labelled up competition. And on Wednesday, I will see who the winners are. I'm saying winner is, but we'll do two. I'm sure we'll do two. Okay, so see you Wednesday, Sharon. I'll try not to work too hard. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.